in the stream, and this final notes in the spinner, Canada is going to beat Taiwan in the losers bracket, knocking Taiwan out of the tournament. That is going to be it. USA is going to be your 2015 OSU World Cup victors.
Welcome to the recap of the OSU World Cup 2016 group stage. Apologies in advance for my bad English, it is not my native language, and sorry if you don't understand certain parts of the video. As this is the recap, of course, there will be massive spoilers. In case you want to rewatch the tournament, go to the OSU Live channel on Twitch. I tried to save you some time in case you missed the matches, but it still can't be compared to the full experience naturally. This is my first time doing something like this, so bear with me. Thank you. Let's start with Group A. This first group already was a dramatic one. After New Zealand had won against Singapore and France, they had the best chances to advance to the next round. However, Finland won against Singapore and the Kiwis. That's why New Zealand had to rely on Finland to win against France as well. France on the other side needed to win against Finland to advance, as they had only one win after 2 matches. Finland only needed 2 maps to be safe. They could even lose. In the end, France won in a tiebreaker 4-3 against Finland, and both teams are now in the round of 16. Musty especially popped off during this match, including a double S.
And that's it.
Yep.
With the
4 full combos for friends.
And with a very nice double S from Musty too.
The results are as following. Next to the teams, I included the most consistent player during group stage. You will recognize that a lot of big names are missing, such as Raffis, Doomsday, Angel Sim, HVAC, and many more. I took others in because they played more games on a stable level. I hope you understand I am not biased towards any player, or at least I try not to be. Group B. This was basically a clean sweep by Poland. They won all 3 matches by 4-0, they seem to be the favorites for the title, and all the other matches have been quite clear as well. I just want to include a close game between the Ukraine and the Philippines, as that was really entertaining to watch.
But it's very possible. Oh, and there's a break from Flare A from the little trip up on the 4 consecutive notes.
That's going to decide it, I think.
Yeah.
I think Philippines might nick it, or will they? There's only a few notes left.
Right. There's only a few notes left. Anything can happen at this point.
Is that break even going to matter?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. It's so close to call.
Dropping accuracy on Philippines' end. Oh, but they just nick it.
Oh,
they
you're right.
edged
Oh my
it.
god. They edged it. Oh, that's so close.
Shoutouts to Mr. Spazaneef17 by the way, he has a great YouTube channel, link is in the description. Group C was really unfortunate for a certain team, Mexico. They had to go through 2 tiebreakers, but lost them both and thus ended up 4th, unfortunately.
This Mexican team performed pretty well today, forcing Taiwan into tiebreaker, but just not enough to push us all the way back home.
Yeah, a win by 900,000 points by Taiwan, that is.
Bang on this one. Coming back from almost looking like, you know, they were just going to go out with a whimper, but no, they go out with a win. 4-3. The win.
Argentina, however low-seeded, took their chance to advance to the next round. They are the only team out of the low-seed and unseeded group to make out of groups, so congrats to them. Too bad I have no video material for Group D. I have image material though, XD. Germany did not have any problems getting out of group stage, including a Team FC. Australia followed as second after beating Latvia and Greece and fulfilled the expectations as a high seed. Keep going Latvia and Greece, you will make it one day. Group E probably had the best match out of all group stage. As a lot of people predicted, China vs Canada would be the battle for the first place in this group, and this match came down to the wire and had to be decided in another tiebreaker. Acer could not carry with his amazing HD play, as 2 FCs from the Chinese team were too strong. I recommend you to watch the whole match nevertheless, this was quality gameplay.
Point. Or well over 1,000 at the very least.
Yeah, there are players like Rosbell who did live up to his 1 miss mark, but he was able to come back. And also still shout out to Acer and Mirohan for managing a pretty good performance on the hidden. Acer especially a full combo on hidden.
Yeah.
That is going to update the record, although not really in a sense of a difficulty, but still the newest modded FC on a tiebreaker.
Always a risky pick.
Always risky.
Group F was NA vs EU. The defending champions from the US had some trouble to get the first place though. They had to go through 2 tiebreakers, but they won both, especially important against Norway. Actually, in this match, there were 2 8-man FCs back to back, mainly decided by accuracy.
A random break from United States, which is not looking to beat.
No, that's over. At that point, even all 4 broke. That's it.
I wouldn't be that sure with 4 breaks, but that is a point indeed for the United States. Every single member of both teams full comboing the map. Impressive.
That is quite impressive.
He's starting to shake a little bit of his cursor, but it's not breaking. No breaks by anyone, not even at the end, and the point will go for Norway once again with every player full comboing.
That's a 2 times 8-man full combo. Wow.
And both in top time picks. Oh my goodness.
Group G can be called the perfect group. My aim sucks from Korea managed to land 2 double S against Indonesia. However, Amnesia from the Netherlands countered this with his own double Ns against South Korea to get at least 1 map against the Asian team.
I think he'll be fine, yeah. That slider is going to revive him just fine. Netherlands going to be taking this point. Admittedly, with a tiny bit of help from Angel Sim at the start, even though he brought it back in the second half. But regardless, that's going to be a point for the Netherlands. The rest of the South Korean play.
At first it looked like South Korea will sweep the group, but Russia with their strong players forced them to go until tiebreaker. Both made it to the next round. Just like the beginning, we end with another close group. In Group H, the UK seemed to have everything in control. They won both of their first games and only needed 1 single map to advance. The match against Brazil had an extremely close map with just a margin of 475 points and a spin to win at the end.
But unless we see another drop, they should be able to hold this just off accuracy here.
Everyone's surviving that little bit of stream as well. And actually, it's really close. Wait,
It is very
oh my
close.
God,
Whoa!
Brazil took it in the spinner.
Did they take it in the spinner?
Brazil took it in the spinner. No
Holy
way.
shit! Did that just happen?
Brazil took it in the spinner. That makes it 3-1. Spin 2 win.
Meanwhile, Brazil and Hong Kong only had 1 victory out of 2 going into their final matches. Hong Kong surprisingly won against the UK, which forced another win from Brazil. And again, it came down to another tiebreaker versus Sweden. So, Brazil makes it out of group stage with a single 1 map. In case you're interested, Golden Slaughterer from the 7th expansion was most picked, Blumenkranz was most banned and at the same time least picked. This is what the round of 16 looks like. It will take place on the coming weekend. Thank you for watching everyone, keep on cheering for your team, and don't forget, please enjoy game.